Hey everyone, this is my reaction to the 8th episode of Tada-kun wa Koyo Shinai. So, in the last episode, we had some Yui focus as well as some more Nyanko Big focus, which are both great things, really. Two of the best characters. And Nyanko Big still working on his romance option. Progress is being made, steady progress. Perhaps some mistakes were made along the way, but he'll learn from them, he'll get better, I'm sure. I knew he got to be a detective and be all adorable, striking silly poses. It was good stuff. So let's get into it. 3, 2, 1, play. Okay. Okay. We have our premise for the episode. Sure, whatever you say. I see. I mean, aren't we all? I can see it too. uh, yeah, probably not the best time. Oh. I thought you were gonna say, unfortunately, it's not a nude. Sounds good. Oh yeah, I do kind of remember that. It's all your fault, Teresa. Like most things in this show. Oh, I didn't know you made jokes. So, more photography club adventures, it seems like. Possibly taking nudes. We'll see. Teresa and Alexandra should get on board with that soon enough. Don't point the camera at me, Teresa. I'm very camera shy. uh, I do like the shot going from regular Hina to magazine Hina. I mean, overall, I kind of like the opening. Especially this part. And... no. Where do you even get that old school camera? Don't drag me away, I'm taking nudes. Did you say you were a Rainbringer? Well, we already got that, so... Of course, more Rainbow Shogun. There's a little bit of drizzle left in there. Cool. Have they seen how close Tada and Teresa are? Wow, he's been violated by Ijuin. Should probably kill him. No one will be minded, but will mind it. 100 yen for just a fortune. What a ripoff. Are you that nervous? Of course you did. Voodoo has come, I don't know, maybe on that. Okay. Oh? Huh. So it's a bit open to interpretation. What did you get? Oh, that sucks. Well, it makes sense for both of you, really. Of course it is. Well, that's not true. That's definitely true. Uh, you've been abandoned. Well, that was a foolish thing to think. Yeah, just draw fortunes until you get a good one. That's totally how it should work. Don't drag me into this. I'd say in general your luck is about average. Baby, don't hurt me. No, thank you. He's not wrong. Pan over to Hina. Of course, but not really talking about you, exactly. Think you're all too noisy. Well, we know Tada-kun never falls in love, so you're just gonna kind of ignore that. I don't know, they see how much money and fame they have, and then it just sort of happens. Yeah, of course he would. So start funneling those next, Tina. Like right now. And he also likes nude, so do it in the nude. I mean, you really already have your formula to get him. Not sure what the problem is. Was it? I bet the girl's bath is nicer. uh, can you see? Trying to relax, buddy. Leave me alone. Well, it's ping pong time. Bit higher level ping pong than I can handle. Oh. Well. Oh well. Shouldn't play with their camera in bed. You can go blind that way. So who is he talking to? Yeah, I need you in bed with me to sleep properly. Yes I do. Again, that's a defensive body language. The Rain Woman's still having her results, I guess. What? Oh. Of course, rich dude gets expensive gifts. I'm just letting you borrow that. I expect it back tomorrow. Mozart, of course. What else would you listen to? The rain stopped? Nudes. Specifically nudes. Nobody forget that. Don't be such babies. Well, not everyone's an M like you, so... Indeed. I see. So that's why he has that glow. Okay. Yeah, about that. I'm not gonna be here for that. Yeah, but, you know, they're foreigners. They gotta go home eventually. I bet she is. She's so tsundere. Yes, feel free. Just a little, though. Not a lot. Just a tiny bit, like a pin. Like a pin senpai. Before I leave, I must make a move on Tada-kun. We'll see whether or not he falls in love. Any position you like, that's quite an offer. In other words, you want to angle like right below Teresa at the perfect angle? Are you having difficulty there? I'll get it, I'll get it. Pretty much, he kind of grew up into it. Yeah, I figured I'd get a reaction from Alec. Alexander really does sound more naturally for me to say. But yeah, clearly some internal conflict with Teresa. You can stop anytime now. Mr. Attention Whore. I just want to be queen, mostly. It's not the worst life goal. I think she's hitting on you, Teresa. Pick up the signals. Right, I see. I'm gonna go do something else before I fall in love and ruin the title. Like, like you ever lack energy anyway. Don't wake him up, it's better this way. That's one word for it, I guess. Teresa, you're too pure for this world. So dark, though. I know it's the idea because they want to get star pictures, but still. Somebody turn the light, please. Yeah, he's trying to get that from you. You're gonna fall. Be careful. You're gonna make me fall in love. uh, yeah, I prevented you from getting too wet. Technology. Were there any kappas involved? That's the question. Well, Alexander did say to save his sleep talking for sleeping. I guess he took that to heart. Is she still making use of that? She's really cute when she's sleeping, actually. Well, when you first met him, you were making it more difficult to take pictures. But I mean, working hard in general is just kind of a, you know, a Japanese thing. You want to take a picture of her? I was waiting for them to bring this back up. I was almost sure that was going to be part of this. Fish. I think I saw fish. I'm sure. That's a yes. Guess she relates. We'll have to get a bit more into her backstory. Very specific time. She got all wet. And cute. And Alexander was all worried, yeah. I know she's all sad, but she's so cute and it's so well animated. Yeah, Alexandra specifically. She was totally awake right now. Indeed. Well, the best things about mistakes in life is learning from them and avoiding them in the future. Oh, wow, that line really got to her. Even though it's fairly common sense, but that's all it takes. Well, he prevented her from getting wet earlier, but I think it happened anyway. Uh, Tada-kun may never fall in love, but I think she just did. Quick, look, a distraction. Everybody wake up, the stars are out. Just gotta follow it. uh, a wallpaper-worthy background of theirs. I kind of miss Yudo Camp right about now. Like, oh no, he's awake. Oh, nothing, you're just trying to ruin the moments, as you do. kind of like a comic relief character that's just, you know, not funny. Look, they're in the sky. It's almost like they've been the entire time. I think she's busy having dreams of her gravure work. And yeah, this is the whole point of the trip out here, so everybody wake up. I can't possibly leave Japan now that I've fallen in love. You look so sexy there with this camera and everything. And Alexandra not missing any of this, of course. I am hungry and I'm totally gonna eat something after this. And here we go. That was a money shot. Even if it wasn't a nude. I bet. You know, they look very similar to each other, like, he only looks slightly more... Well, she looks slightly more feminine than he does. A lot on your mind as well, eh, Alexandra? I want to, but it's difficult. Takoyaki. Well, the key in the name was kind of cut off, but... I bought it just now. Have it, enjoy. Please stop doing that. Goodbye, childhood friend. I'll do my best, but it's a tall order. Well, Tada-kun is the one that's truly meant to be with her, so... Since his name's in the title and all. Possibility of, staying in Japan? Probably not. But something for next episode, I guess. Possibly later. Well, you'll probably tell. The rest of the next episode, but we might not find out what it is until later. Depending on what it is. How long can this man hold his breath? I am starting to wonder. So that was the 8th episode of Tada-kun isn't quite falling in love, but the girl that loves him is falling in love with him. So, this episode, basically our photography club decided to go on a bit of a trip to take some pictures of stars and or nudes. And they were doing their best. However, they ran into some issues like rain and clouds and stuff like that, because as we know, Teresa is like a rain woman. She just summons all that. And I actually get a kick out of Tada making a joke there. That was pretty funny. But yeah, that was pretty much the episode. Not really a lot to say on it, aside from there's a lot of, meaningful looks on people's faces throughout the episode. It was almost getting comical how much they were doing that. But yeah, the main thing with the episode was probably just the little talk we had between Tada and Teresa alone out there after he saved her from falling in the water. They really had their heart-to-heart there, really delving into each other's characters a bit. Like Teresa, like how that moment with Alexandra back in their childhood really kind of changed how she looked at things. And Tada, how the death of his parents kind of affected him and maybe played quite a bit of role in him trying so hard nowadays. And just, just that kind of thing. And then, of course, Ijuin wakes up and just ruins everything like he usually does. But, the stars were out, they were visible, it was time to take pictures, and that's what people did. And yeah, it was pretty clear at this point, if it wasn't always before, that, yeah, Teresa's definitely fallen in love with Tada. He hasn't really shown many, if any, signs that he's in love with her quite yet, which makes sense because of the title, but I'd say at the very least she's in love with him. Which is complicated because they also have that thing between Charles and Teresa and Alexandra somewhere kind of in the middle of all this love triangle-ishness stuff, and yeah, there is a lot of love in this show, and that's not even including the not gonna happen stuff like with Yui and Yamashita and the girl he likes, and yeah, that was kind of funny the stuff they did with the fortunes and about like how that was all very accurate to the person that got them for the most part. So pretty funny stuff on there. Hina, of course, also stuff with her and her childhood friend, which, although that hasn't made a lot of progress yet, I feel like that's a foregone conclusion that that'll eventually happen, so it's more of a slow burn on that one, but don't worry, Hina, you'll get there eventually. He does like you, just an alter ego of you, and he'll eventually move on to connecting all those dots into liking the regular, proper, everyday you. That's probably about all I have to say on this episode, aside from the fact that Teresa continues to be really cute. I don't know, considering I had a bad first impression of her in the first episode, I've come to really like her. She's just very enjoyable to watch, just the way her take on life in general, just the way she does things, just, I don't know, I enjoy her, so. Thank you for watching, and thank you Cnouki, the Dragon of Oshu, as well as everyone else, for doing what you can to support the channel. It means a lot to me, and I hope we can continue to grow the channel together. If you want to do more to support the channel, then you can become a patron on my Patreon and get cool rewards like early access to certain videos. Have a good one.